Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to my Robinhood portfolio. As you can see here, I have my Acorns app pulled up, and today I'd like to talk about the 4-week or 1-month performance so far in the application. If you guys remember back, I put $500 in at the beginning of August and have been following this portfolio forward with the most aggressive investment choice. As you guys may or may not know, Acorns only allows you to pick your investment risk level. There's 5 different levels from very, very conservative to the most aggressive, which I have chosen. And then the application does all the buying and selling of stocks on your behalf. You simply put money into the application. And again, depending on what type of risk level that you want to set, the application will buy stocks accordingly. I've been comparing this to Stash Invest. I've been comparing it to Robinhood. And so far, Acorns has been the worst performing application so far. You can see over the last 3 months, it's actually in the negative, down 0.04%. Over the last month, it is doing relatively okay, I suppose, 2.48%, but definitely has not been keeping up with Stash Invest or Acorns. If we take a look at the portfolio, what exactly is in the most aggressive option, you can see here it simply picks a number of different stocks on 5 different categories: large company stocks, small company stocks, emerging market stocks, real estate, and international large company stocks. But you don't have any control over the type of stocks that they are buying. So you can see there on the right, that is how much of my money, the initial $500, is allocated to each of these particular 5 investment tiers. If we click a little bit further into the application, you can actually see what is in each of these particular tiers, these 5 different cohorts of stocks that the application is buying for you automatically. You can see here it is buying into VOO. This is actually a pretty good stock. I have a very large holding of this in my Vanguard account. You can see over the last 1 week it has performed okay, 1 month, 6 months, and 1 year. And if we click over one level further, you can see exactly the type of ownership I have in this company. You can see shares owned on the top there, 0.436214. So like Stash Invest, you can buy fractional shares. Simply, you're putting money in and the application is buying fractional shares on your behalf. And you can also see what type of companies are in this particular ETF. But you can go on to Google, Morningstar, a lot of other websites to take a look at exactly what is in VOO. Again, it's an ETF that has a large number of individual stocks in its holdings. If we click back out and go to small company stocks here, you can see this is another Vanguard account, Vanguard Small Cap ETF, VB here. Again, you can see the number of shares that I own, 1.21882. Again, the company, Acorns, is buying shares on your behalf, fractional shares, and you can see exactly what's in this, or at least featured holdings, what's in this stock. But again, you can go to Google, you can go to actually the Vanguard website and look at exactly what is in the holdings of VB. And so on and so forth. Emerging markets, another Vanguard account here, Vanguard Emerging Markets ETF, VWO. Real estate stocks, Vanguard REIT Index ETF, VNQ. And international large company stocks, another Vanguard fund here, VEA, Vanguard Ftse Developed Markets ETF. Again, if you click over, you can see how many shares that you would own. I own 1.75 currently. And then what are some of the feature holdings in this particular ETF? But again, going on to Google or even the Vanguard website, you can take a look at every one of the holdings. And typically, these ETFs have hundreds of different underlying stocks. So overall, I have not been impressed with the performance so far. You can see over the last 3 months here, it's actually in the negative, 0.04%. Over the last 1 month, it's up 2.48%. And over the last 1 day, kind of an up and down day, but not great performance. So far, the experiment with Acorns here has not been going well. $500 was initially put in. There's, I think, $2 of fees that have come out of the portfolio. So really, the portfolio value has been holding. Really hasn't been increasing, but the fees have been taking a toll on the portfolio. And as you guys know, the fees are quite small, $1 per month. But if you take into consideration smaller portfolio values like mine here in Acorns, I only have $500. That $1 a month is actually quite a large margin of profit per month that is being sacrificed to the application. Better just to save up and buy some of those other ETFs as we talked about here. VOO for large company stocks or small company stocks, VB. I think these are the 2 best ETFs in this particular aggressive portfolio selection by Acorns. I think that's the way to go. Simply save up enough money, $135.16 for VB, or for the VOO stock, 226.40, and simply buy 1 share of this in Robinhood. You won't be stuck with those fees. I know it's small in comparison to my Robinhood account, but in comparison to my Acorns account, $1 a month, $12 a year, it's quite a large margin of profit that's being sacrificed to unnecessary fees. So far, have not liked Acorns, have not liked the ability that I simply put in money. I don't have any control over what stocks are bought or sold on my behalf. Don't really appreciate that in an application. I like Stash Invest a little bit better for new investors who don't have a lot of experience, and I definitely would recommend Robinhood for anybody who has a little bit of experience buying and selling stocks and has a portfolio of $500 or so, just to put that money into Robinhood. You don't get stuck with the fees, and you can buy and sell your stocks off as you please. Anytime during active hours trading, you can go ahead and buy and sell off. In this account, you can't, and in Stash Invest, it only does it twice a day. So yeah, just wanted to quickly talk about my Acorns account. Haven't done that for a while. Again, this is the 1-month video review. Have not been impressed so far. I'll give it a little bit more time, but so far, it just hasn't been fun either trading. I can't select the stocks I want to buy. I simply have no control. I put money into the account and simply forget about it. If I wanted to do that, I would simply do my E-Trade and Vanguard accounts, the same stocks, put it into those particular investment options. I don't get charged fees on those accounts, and they're much more in-depth accounts. I can take a look at a lot of more information. There's a lot more resources on those particular websites, E-Trade as well as Vanguard. This particular application, I do see the novelty behind some of it, especially with some of the roundups that are involved with Acorns, but beyond that, I have not been impressed. But let me know what you guys think of Acorns. Do you also have an Acorns account with your Stash Invest account and maybe a Robinhood account as well? If you do, please let me know which one you think is the best. I, by far, think Robinhood is the best. I do think Stash Invest does have some utility for new investors, especially new investors who don't have a lot of information or knowledge about the stock market, who have smaller portfolios. Great place to start. Acorns, not quite sure if this is a great place to start. But again, let me know what your feedback has been on Acorns here, as well as Stash Invest and Robinhood. So yeah, kind of that'll end the video. As always, if you guys enjoy my videos, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And until next video, we'll see you then.